Good evening. I'm Jeff, and tonight is as good a time as any to talk about your teeth. Did you know tonight, before you lay your head on your pillow, you can immediately make a huge difference in your health in only 5 minutes? And did you know that every bad habit with regard to your mouth and teeth can take years off your life? My thesis for tonight is that good dental health is closely related to overall health, and it's relatively easy to accomplish. Baby teeth start coming in around age 6, and they're replaced in turn by permanent teeth. Teeth are arguably the part of your body that is the most stressed. They're supposed to last you the rest of your life. My mother worked as a dental assistant for over 30 years, and only now, as I approach 50 years old and start to explain to my 6-year-old son, do I really start to understand how it's so important to having good dental health. I'll talk to you tonight a little bit about the way your mouth works in relation to keeping you healthy, and also your oral health and its connections to multiple diseases and conditions. I will also discuss the 5 tiers of good dental health. Your mouth has lots of bacteria. Let's first talk about what you have going on in your mouth. Your mouth has lots of bacteria, and saliva is the first line of defense in cleaning it. Your saliva also has antibodies that attack viruses and other properties that attack fungus. Too much fungus can lead to oral thrush. For Game of Thrones fans, think grayscale of the mouth. In addition to washing away bacteria, saliva has enzymes that kill bacteria. You have over 500 different types of bacteria in your mouth. Saliva can't keep it all in check. Bacteria builds up and you get gingivitis, and that gets worse. You could have periodontitis, which can finally lead to acute necrotizing ulcerative gingivitis, also known as trench mouth. So think first, bloody gums. The next step, bloody gums, is gingivitis. The next step, periodontitis, is your teeth falling out. And finally, trench mouth, I kind of think of it as zombie smile. If you have open wounds in your mouth, all that bacteria has a zip line right into your bloodstream. And that is shown to lead to endocarditis or low birth weights. Now that you understand what your mouth is doing all day, every day for you, let's discuss what happens when some of this system breaks down. Problems in your mouth are closely tied with multiple chronic conditions and diseases. If you have a wound in your mouth that just won't go away, it could be oral cancer. Detected early, this is very treatable. Inflamed mouth typically means inflammation through the body. Back to more bacteria idea, where it's able to enter through the gum disease into wounds more readily. Alzheimer's and osteoporosis or brittle bones have links to inflammation and gum disease. For heart disease, the theory is that inflammation in the mouth causes inflammation in blood vessels, according to Sally Cram, DDS, who's also the consumer advisor for the American Dental Association. Inflamed blood vessels mean less blood and more pressure. The connection there is not fully understood, and 91% of patients with heart disease have been shown to have periodontitis. Diabetes and gum disease also go hand in hand. Periodontal disease further complicates diabetes because the inflammation impairs the body's ability to use insulin, says Dr. Pamela McLean. So it looks like gum disease actually makes diabetes more difficult to control, according to several studies. Infections cause insulin resistance, and that makes it hard to control blood sugar. And then, on the other side of the problem, more blood sugar actually breeds more bacteria. One view about diabetes here is where insulin either is not keeping your glucose in check, or your body's just not simply making glucose. So lots of bad stuff can happen in your mouth when your systems break down, or you don't get the daily maintenance. What kind of maintenance, do you ask? Well, let me talk about the 5 tiers of good dental health. Number 1 is brushing. You need to brush twice daily with fluoride toothpaste. Once in the morning to wipe away as much bacteria as possible that have been growing all night. And at night, right before you go to bed, to remove any plaque that may start to grow into bacteria. And if your toothbrush looks like this, it is time to replace it, about every 3 months or so. The next step is flossing. Once per day is enough to remove food between your teeth and any plaque buildup. It also helps because it's massaging your gums so they don't start bleeding. The next step is mouthwash. Antibacterial mouthwash will kill germs on contact. At least once per day is enough. And of course, the big bonus is minty fresh breath. The next step is regular cleanings at the dental office. The dentist does a deep cleaning and hygienists do a deep cleaning and remove any stubborn plaque that brushing can't get. It's useful to have this every 6 months or more often if your doctor recommends it. Your dentist not only is just checking for any cavities, but he's also looking for any gum disease or any other signs that may be an issue for you. The final tier is good habits and bad habits. You need to emphasize any good habits. Eating good food. Did you know that gummy bears actually do pull off crowns? Since I've started eating more healthy food, I've noticed my teeth feel a lot cleaner. It's true that good food can help keep teeth healthy. Bad habits, you probably already know, smoking and chewing tobacco. That can offset all the good habits and send you to an early grave. Your mouth is an important bodily system. It's interconnected to your overall health. Saliva washes down and kills bacteria. Too much bacteria can get into your blood and cause all kinds of diseases and conditions, and a lot of inflammation everywhere. And all it really takes is a few minutes a day to keep the system in tip-top shape. Remember the 5 good habits: brushing, flossing, mouthwash, checkups, and good food. And eliminate the bad habits of smoking, tobacco, or bad foods. And I guarantee your path ahead for your teeth is golden.